Okay, everybody. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Hi, howdy. We're gonna play some some Monsters and Memories today. If you don't know what this is, I hope you're ready to experience some very old school MMO BS. This is it's an experience. I've been doing a little bit already on some other characters, but to kind of showcase everything, I think I am going to create a new character specifically for the streams. And yeah, this is a game. So if you don't know, this is a new MMO that is being created by like a bunch of old school EverQuest devs and old heads. It has like a team of like 40 people tops or something like that. And basically their whole, I don't know how you would describe it, the whole mindset behind it is they wanted to make a game for them, and if people like it, cool. If they don't like it, also cool. they're just having fun with it, but it's basically EverQuest under a new skin. Is really the only way to describe it. With some changes to like the balance and classes and that kind of thing. It's very interesting. You know, we've done EverQuest and stuff on stream here before. I've been very excited about playing this one. They are having their open play test week this week. I think it's through like June 7th or June 9th or something like that. And you can also sign up for closed beta invites on their website. My buddy, he's in the closed beta. He's like level 40. I'm like level 3 on all of my characters, if that. So there's yeah, there's a little bit of a ways to go. I think they're aiming for like an October release. It'll be a free to download, subscription to pay kind of thing. They've openly said that this is not going to reach like WoW or Final Fantasy numbers, but I think it is a very interesting niche within MMOs that I think some people might actually kind of enjoy. And you'll kind of get the idea here in a little bit. I was looking through the website, the FAQ and like the stress test, the FAQ and all of that said, hey, streaming is fine. If streaming is not fine, if the devs are watching, feel free to hit me up. I don't mind taking it down. I'm trying to follow what you guys want, but I could not find a whole lot of information about being allowed to stream it or anything like that. So as far as I know, they're cool with it. They seem pretty chill on the dev team. They're just like, hey, people are looking at our game. So that's interesting. Yeah. But that being said, let's hop in. We're going to go to Rel East 1 and give that a look. And yeah, it's very old school. It's very old school. There's not even a map in the game. You kind of got to learn landmarks and all kinds of stuff. Yes. It's it's a thing. So don't expect much graphics wise. Like I said, they're basically making this as a new EQ, but different. That is a sick looking halfling. Look at that mustache. Look at that mustache. The most dwarfish dwarves to ever dwarf. I love the dwarves. I love the dwarf models. They did a really good job with it. You can be an ogre. As far as this playtest goes, I think they're still working on a few things. Like they have said they are going to be doing a big revamp for a lot of these classes. In the transition from old school MMOs to kind of the modern era, they have kept a lot of things from back in the day, from old 1999, but they have done some quality of life improvements to make it a little bit easier. I think the classes are really interesting. So far, I have tried Shaman and I have tried Spellblade. Yeah, Spellblade. Spellblade is a lot of fun. I really like Spellblade a lot. So yeah, it's they've changed a few things. It's not quite as slow as it used to be, but it's still very grindy. Not a whole lot of mapping or anything like that. Really not a whole lot of direction. Even the wikis are kind of like very sparse right now. You know, I think some of that'll change. I think the biggest difference between now and back in the day is just data mining is a thing now. It's like their entire websites, his entire business model is to put info up. There's really not a whole lot any game dev at this point is going to be able to do about that. But, you know, I think as far as what's in the game, they've done a pretty good job of like really making it feel like, hey, you were truly an adventurer on your own. We're not hand-holding you at all. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I think some people are going to like it. Some people are really not going to like it. It's definitely not a theme park MMO. But I've had a lot of fun. Elementalists are dedicate both Ether and throughout the Greater Plains. Okay, so these guys have your elemental companions. Got it. I've got a wood elf and I've got a human. I almost feel like as much as I would really like to play something else, I think just for the sake of being able to try different classes, we might have to go human just to try some things out. What is an enchanter? We study magic that affects the mind and manipulates ephemeral, making the masters of control and subterfuge. Diverse and situational, it is in those unique situations where the application of their magic is most powerful. So it seems like with everyone playing like FF11 right now and how important it is to like group up and stuff, it's kind of the similar vibes here. Some of these classes are really good in groups and some not really made for soloing. Venturing with others. Yeah. May encounter some difficulty, but clever application may ease their burden. Can do a cleric. Okay. May find difficulty adventuring alone. Unless they are fighting foes against whom their faith specializes in destruction. Okay. Okay. I don't hate the idea of being a healer. They seem like they're pretty robust at the moment. I haven't done anything with Bard. Wide range of skills and songs, chain armor, and are capable of wielding nearly all weapons, instruments, and alcohol-filled flagons. That seems kind of fun. Strength, dex, charisma. Okay. Other roguish skills. I kind of like the idea of a bard. So choose deity. Who do we want? Travelers, war, harvest, death, fertility, inspiration, and plagues. I don't think this really affects too much. Just FYI. But it is some nice little flavor. Okay. So we need strength, dex, and charisma. Okay, so we definitely want a lot of charisma. He's a very charismatic dwarf. No stam. We are gonna die quickly. Okay. Let's see. Select that. I've been doing Master Artisan just because it's kind of nice. Infravision. Oh, we're definitely going that. So you'll see why here in a bit. Darkness is very much a thing. The night cycle is very long and it is very, very, very dark. It is very dark. So whatever we can do to help with that is going to help. For this, I've been going lumber, but we might go merchant. We might go merchant. Money is hard to come by, so everything that helps us sell things is going to help. All right. Extra. Take a look at our beard. All right, let's do our best. I'm very pale. Pale dwarf. All right, not a whole lot of options. Just so you know. I don't want to be a mean bard. Gotta go kind of chill. I kind of like this guy. I kind of like this guy. All right. Let's just go Weston. Let's just go Weston. Weston Asher. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Time to live that bard life. Let's go. So I cannot start there. Can I start in the deep? No. Yes, that's for the evil people. Okay. I'm not as big of a fan of Night Harbor as opposed to Balindrol, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll survive. Create. Enter. Let's go. All right. Actually, I'm gonna move myself. I'm gonna move myself down here. There we go. There we go. So chat's kind of important in this game. You'll see why. A lot of quests and that kind of thing, you have to actually like type things. You have to actually type things. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and then do that. First things first, I like to scale my window up. Text is very small to start out. So adjust that. Same with our inventory window. Move that up a little bit. All right. So if you guys saw me play a little bit of EverQuest, it's not that much different. Like I said, it's really a bunch of old school EQ devs making this, so they didn't stray too far from what you might be used to. Learning your spells and all of that is exactly as you imagined. You got to go into your spell book, you got to memorize, and then you got to set them up. Beasts of War. Okay. But just like the old school games, it doesn't tell you anything about what they do. So, yeah, so we gotta put it in the spell book, then we gotta memorize it over here, right? Screaming vocalization. All right, so you know, you just kind of go through pressing things. All right. Nice. There we go. Let's get our opening quest up and ready. Dearest Troubadour, we cordially invite you to join us at Glimmermoon Hall, the night market's premier entertainment venue. Okay. Group's conductor, Jamie Langris, would be pleased to make your acquaintance. Kindly bring him this note at your earliest convenience. Find yourself lost, beseech the skies and hark the sun, for it rises in the east and sets in the west. Or, of course, you may simply ask someone. All right. So we're at the Western Gate. On my other characters, I've been playing enough to kind of know the layout of Night Harbor. At least a little bit better than I was. I like the other area a little bit more, but that's okay. This one, it's kind of interesting to see what they're going to be doing. I'm guessing these are either houses or you're going to be able to, the players are going to be able to make up their own shops. You see they got the for sale signs and all that. I don't know how that's all going to go. They've said that they don't really know or know what to expect in terms of the amount of players they're going to get. So it could be, you know, very very empty for a very long time. Or it might not be. The open beta's had quite a few people playing. It's been pretty nice to see. I'm curious how this is gonna go. Okay. I'm guessing this is Glimmer Moon. I don't know. I've seen that sign a billion times. Like I said, there's no map. There's no map. If you want a map, you have to go online onto the wikis or something. But yeah. Okay, so here are the spies. Maybe Glimmer Moon Hall is in the tavern. Not that it's like a huge deal. It's one of those situations where it's like, oh, there's Jamie. Okay. So this is Glimmer Moon. Nice. This is our barred home. It's one of those situations where like you can quest, but you don't necessarily have to. They're there, but a lot of what you do is going to be through just fighting monsters. It's in the name. That's what they say. All right, hand in our note. Small yet dramatic bow, and welcome to Glimmer Moon Hall. This moment is always a joy to me. Bringing new talent into the fold is such a privilege, and I do look forward to introducing you soon. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get you to work. It hands you a loaded courier bag and a long piece of parchment. Don't fret, no one will pay you any mind. If you receive something in return for our gifts, hide it in the bag. False bottom. Okay. Interesting. Can I put that on my waist? Guess not. Okay. Tiny leather-bound book. Okay. I'm guessing we gotta find these guys. There we go. Rare tobacco. List of Jamie's name. Gifts to deliver to our dear friends. Tobacco pouch for Harbor Master Droud. Okay, so I'm guessing he's in the harbor. Okay. All right. This is the first time I've started a job that I did not have to go out and like kill a bunch of things. That's fine. Elrin Steele. I'm guessing she is going to be in the mage's quarter. Okay. We'll know when we find out. These guys, get to know them real well. You're gonna need to know this guy very well. Very well. That's okay. All right. Was there anything else that we had? Small courier bag. Hail, friend. Droud. See if he knows where he is. Okay, so I'm guessing the Harbor Master Droud is going to be at the harbor. So let's just go down the list one at a time. Go from there. Where was the harbor? Where was the harbor? All right, we're already lost. Good start. I will say one of the downsides of it being kind of a of an open beta is the performance. For being as low poly as it is, the performance could definitely be significantly better. It's pretty rough. I think a lot of it has to do with the draw distance is what's like causing some issues. But yeah, it's pretty, it can get kind of laggy. Okay. Yeah, that's... Buddy, ain't that a name that I know well. All right, let's go down here. Let's, we are trying to find the tobacco pouch. Okay. Garjeskel. I wonder where Garjeskel was. I feel like I know that name. Okay. Where is the harbor master? Would he be down here or would he be around the corner? So what weapon did it start me out with too? Just a sword? Got it. Got it. Alright, he's gotta be around here somewhere. Where would the harbor master be? He's a businessman. He's gotta be hanging out in one of the buildings. Customs agent. Oh, we got like bankers. Okay. This is a bank. All right. I did not know there was one down here. This is really the first time I've ever been down here. Been down to the actual harbor. Are a worker. Where would the harbor master be? Where would he be hanging out? All right. Now, whether or not they're going to be expanding, I have no idea. I don't know how many zones or anything like that they actually have planned in the long term. But right now, it is mostly the areas around Night Harbor and Phalandral. But there's a couple of different zones that make up each of those. So like you can zone in and out to different areas for some of your quests. I'm not seeing no harbor master. Whoop. I guess we'll just go out and actually take a look in the harbor. Let's take a look. A longing sailor. Hail, friend. Says nothing. He's being wistful. Okay, nothing here. Keep going down the line. He's got to be around here somewhere. Okay, so we got the fisherman. Okay. It's a good start. Seeing progress. All right. You would think the harbor master would be like, ah, here we go. Hey, I got some pipeweed for you. And then immediately, it amazes me with his ability to find things that even I cannot. Handing you a metal parchment vial. You will not want to tamper with that lest the contents be dissolved. Goodbye now. Excellent. All right, so now we got to find Guard Jeskel. That could be kind of tricky. I have like an inkling of where the librarian might be, or the researcher. I do not know for sure. Okay. And Cordelius Holmian. That one I'm not sure about. Alright, well, we'll just have to keep an eye out while we go through. Keep an eye out for the names. I'm sure the wikis have come like far enough so far that we would be able to look it up. Where's the fun in that? Right? Where's the fun in that? This is my first time doing Bard. We might as well keep it going. Keeper Naila? Okay, nothing. Not who I needed. Mancer's pet. Okay. We can go to Sage Side, maybe. Sage Side is like kind of like the main starting area for a lot of the jobs in Night Harbor. It's where I tend to see the most people. But we also, like I said, need to keep an eye out for these other names. Okay. Mantle. I don't think the red mantle. Room. Placeholders. Gotta love them. Let's take a look. Some of these guys might be merchants. You never know. Or not. Okay. We are going to be going up this direction. So when I did Spellblade, a lot of it starts up here. Look here, spinner. No. Wait, I think Cordelius Halmion has the Curiosity Shop. I'll have to go take a look. Player. Priest, these guys are the ones that res you, because if you've never played an old school MMO, if you die, you gotta find your corpse. Gotta find your corpse and drag it back. Right. So the librarian, I think, is going to be in here. Now this is going to kind of suck because it's kind of hard to navigate through here. Just we'll just keep it going. Someone fell. Okay, Vega Notorious. Nope, not one that I need. Not one that I need. That's fine. That's okay. Keep going up the tower until I find something. And Roland Weisentrop. No, you're not on my list. Seeker. Nope. No. Maybe. There we go. I don't think there was anyone up here. Okay. Back down. We'll try one of the other ones. Down we go. Maybe. There we go. Spellcasters. How did I get down? Oh, down. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's try. Where was the library? I think this was the library. Wait, no, this is. No, wait, this might be. Oh, Vespera. Go. Yeah, this is Spellbinders. There were like a couple researchers and stuff here too. I don't think any of them were this name. No. We got Petra here, and then we got Naub. Nope. There's Cordelian. Nice. So I need a small mirror. Where's my small mirror? Alright, you were not where I thought you were going to be. Scowls at me. Small parchment vial in my hand. Take this and be gone. Well, you know what? You can be a jerk, but I will remain respectful. There you go. I'm about to buy a humble dwarf bard. Pay me no mind. I am simply here to sing you the songs of my people. Right. Library. Where's the library gonna be? All right. So yeah, the thing with this as well is that again, there's no map, but there's also not even cardinal directions. So eventually some jobs can learn a true north mechanic. But yeah, it takes a little bit. It takes some time. Here we go. Here's the library. Edema. Okay, so we need Elrond Steel. I don't know if he was in here or not. Guess we're gonna find out. Okay. Maybe Assistant Researcher Farland might be at the Necromancer's Temple. Find out. But yes, you would assume the leather-bound book would go to the library. But apparently not. Okay. That's fine. We still gotta find Jeskel too. No. Lana Eventoria. Nope. You are not who I need. Hell, nope. Also not who I need. Books. Anyone need a book? Free book for the taking. Leather and everything. Hard to come by. Okay. Well, that seems to be about it here. I would have thought we would have had more here, but I guess not. Here we go. All right, so let's keep an eye out for Guard Jeskel while we run around. We'll keep it. I feel like I know that name, but I don't know where from. Feel like maybe I had another quest that took me to him at some point. Sometimes the guards out front have names. Aha. I knew I recognized that name. It's because he's the intro guy. There you go, Jeskel. Bear with me while we deal with all of these people hanging out here. There are enemies around preventing us from completing our trade. This might be tricky. There's a lot of bugs here. Is it gonna let me? I don't know how long it's gonna take. Like, everyone's gonna be like dragging him out. Yeah, they could probably stand to move Guard Jeskel. Maybe move the guards more inside. I don't know. Because yeah, with how many people there are here, this might never actually complete. There we go. Oh, I can't wait to see her again. Oh, yeah, because it was a perfumed bell. Councilman, please be careful when returning it to your people. If I wanted to, I could hang out here. And you have to make campfires so you can rest up, and that's how you get your rested status. You gotta be near a campfire. Did I not start with any food? Yeah, I did. All right, let's take a look. I should have at least a few skills. Okay. Oh, stone form. That's probably my dwarf ability. My crafting, we're gonna want that. And make campfire, which we will have to go through and learn how to make how to do lumberjacking a little bit later. I don't know why it's not here we go. Why it's not letting me get my rested buff. Oh, there it is. Okay. Why is it not auto-eating? Eat bread rolls. Well, that's fine. I think it just makes it a little bit slower for me to like regen, but since this doesn't seem to be like a combat quest, I'm not super concerned. We'll get to combat a little bit later. I'm not going to say no to free Bard XP by just running around the city. So if you want to learn the layout, it does seem like Bard is probably a good way to learn Night Harbor. Okay, nothing up here. I do take fall damage. That's okay. That's okay. We are looking for Elrond Steele, Giselle Haley, and assistant researcher Farland. Okay. This could be a bit. This could take a bit. Where would I be if I was an assistant researcher? Why I'm thinking it might be in the Mancer's Temple. Just a watchman. Generic scrub like me. Generic scrub like my little level 1 dwarf. Amy's Jaunty Jingle. That's kind of nice. I get to jaunt. Off-duty guard. Lenoir. Yeah, some of these guys can sometimes be... It's kind of hard to get into some of these doors. For being honest. It's a little hard to navigate at times. Which is fine. You can zoom in and stuff if you need to. Alright, we can take a look through Crush. We can take a look through the park here. See if maybe one of these people is hanging out here. The only other place that I can think of in this city is going to be maybe the Sojourners Camp. Are you running, buddy? Haven't really spent a whole lot of time in the park. Let's see. Seeker Initiate. Seekers of the Lost Eye. These like shapeshifters? Oh yeah, Beastmen. Okay. Well, none of them are the one that I need. Fine. Take a look in here, maybe. Alllock. Walliner. I love the fantasy ass names. We used to go pretty extra back in the day too. Guard Iskander, okay. The Circle of Scarce Rains. Oh. Still nothing. Still no researchers. It's good to know that this is where they are hanging out, though, in case I want to try Druid or something later. Yep. Alright, I should probably go back and make my way to the Necromancer's Temple, just to double check. A fishwife. Only on the internet, buddy. More common than you would think. I saw this. I saw The Shape of Water. I know how this goes. Okay, we gotta be cautious here. It looks like there's plenty of other players, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of things running around. Well, them definitely can kill me. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the young scarab. Anything yellow is pretty much like death. Is death waiting for me. It's definitely ascribing to the old school, like, hey, you're like 2 levels too low. Time to die. Man. Never actually been here during the day. It's got kind of a creepy glow at night, though. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Let's go back up top. Okay. Sayad, where I went in? Yeah. Oh, wait. Wasn't where I went in. There we go. All right, who do we have? No, you're not who I need. Bones. Mela. Yeah, we're just not having any luck. We're just not having any luck. I thought they would be here. They are not. I didn't. We're halfway there. We can try right. Hey, this looks like a library. Larry Moreland. No, you're not the one I need. Shadow Knight instructor. Oh. Agent vendor. Hell. All right. I guess the assistant researcher is not down here. I can keep going up. Xavier's Death Whisperer. That's a name. little on the nose, don't you think? Okay, well, you know, I saw we were not able to find anything here, so that's okay. Go try the bazaar, maybe. Watch out for those skellies. I mean, I can maybe ask one of the patrols, but I don't think the patrols know about where people are. Fermenter, nope. Not seeing Giselle Steele around anywhere either, or Giselle Haley. Seeing hardly anyone. Always try the inn. When in doubt, go to the nearest bar. So far, we've done all of this without fighting a single mob. By the way. Thin Blade, Elmswood, no. I do appreciate that they've got like a couple bars and stuff out just hanging around. They are going to make apparently like RP servers and stuff, which is kind of nice. You know, I'm all about that. And especially in a game where communication seems to be like the most important part. Because you really do got to talk with other people a lot in this game to figure out where anything is or how to get around. I don't know if you can see the green chat popping up, but that's OOC chat and auction chat. So you'll see a lot of activity there. It is all zone specific as far as I'm aware. It's not like you can just like ask anyone on the server. But yeah, don't be afraid to get in and like ask around a little bit. I would do that for this, but since we still got to find 3 others, it's going to be it's a little bit much to be asking for all 3. Just try and find a guard and see if maybe if I put their name in specifically, see if maybe that helps. All right, and we're about ready to experience darkness for the first time. So, yeah, when they say it gets dark, it gets dark. It's actually like a big mechanical thing. Torches, lamps, really any kind of light source is very, very important in this game. It's going to be very hard to see outside the city, but also the names of the mobs start disappearing at a much closer range during nighttime. So you want to make sure that you got some light sources on. They give you a starter candle, but all of your light sources, for the most part, they're limited. They're very limited. Like they only last so long. So really kind of get used to just kind of tapping them as you go out and fight, and then turn them back off when you start going back inside. It just is the only thing you can do. It's also the first real weather effect that I've seen. The sandstorm's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit much. Yeah, I haven't experienced one before. Yeah, it's very hard to see around, which is normally like kind of a thing, but in a very low poly game like this, those dust effects have a much greater effect than they would in something a little bit more modern. Okay. Which, I mean, it is technically a modern game, I guess. Very, very interesting way of saying it, but yeah. Wait, where were the guards? There we go. Ale. Elrind Steel. Steel Talon's garrison, a ways to the southwest of here. Okay. Del Haley. Okay. No, Hale. No, that's not what I meant to press. Hail again. Okay, how do I switch back? See if I can change. Chat, say, there we go. that's not helping me out at all. Hail. Assistant researcher. Arland. Okay. Archers, Steel Talons. Man, everyone's a Steel Talon. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so she's not an important NPC. Got it. Okay, we'll just have to deal. Let's try to the north. Let's go try the Sojourners camp, shall we? This is the Shaded Bloom Inn. I don't think there's a whole lot going on in here. Oh, there's like a basement going on down here. What secrets you keeping? Brain beetles? No. Okay, so we got to go back and find the Steel Talons garrison. Oh, there's gonna be a lot going on there. What the heck? I'm fighting those guys. What'd they do? Someone probably pressed something they did not mean to. It happens. You gotta be real careful about some of this. Okay. All right, so now that night is here, it's gonna last a while. It's not like a lot of games where it's like, oh, night, you know, night's like 10 minutes just to get you through it, just to like give you some immersion, right? No, it's gonna be night for like a full hour, something like that, in like IRL time, like long enough that it might take up most of the rest of this stream. We'll just have to see. But yeah, it's a pretty important mechanic. Just kind of get used to it. Maybe we'll be able to hop outside the gates at some point, go fight some stuff so you can see how it works in action. Oh, what's going on up here? I like my little roll. I like my little roll. It's got a lot of personality in this game. It's got a lot of charm to it. As goofy and obscure and opaque as it can be, there's also a lot that I did to really like about this game. It is a lot of it is a lot of charm. Let's see. So I need nothing. This guy. This on one of my other classes. He will turn some beetle parts into some armor for you. So yeah, come check him out. He'll tell you what all you need. No. All right, no Giselle Haley around here. Not a good sign. We're going to be probably looking for a while. Greedy halfling. So there's like some shady merchants and stuff. You can sell pretty much anything to them, but they almost always give you a worse price than if you could find the actual vendor that trades those items. So like pelts and that kind of thing. You kind of want to go and trade your pelts into an actual pelt trader, or the armor that would use those pelts, right? But if you are in a bind, you can definitely like, you can just sell it, sell it to the shady trader, and you'll be all right. Okay, give me a moment. Where would she be? Oh, so she is in the Wayfarer's Hospice. Okay. Okay. We were so close. We were so close. Passed right by her. Hmm. All right, where was that Sojourner's camp? There we go. There we go. There's Wayfarer's Hospice. How do I get up there? How do I get up top? Gotta be some stairs or something. This is outside. We need to go inside. Nope. Oop. That'll do it. Where are you at? There you are. All right, what was it that I needed for you? Was it the framed flower? Yes. And in. Wistful look, seemingly melting a little. Found them. I haven't seen one of these flowers since my brother and I were children. Metal parchment vial, got it. All right. So the last two are going to be at the Steel Talon Guard. Oh, don't want to go out there. Steel Talon. Steel Talon Garrison. I think there was a sign for the garrisons. We'll find out. Then maybe, if we're lucky, we might actually go out and get to kill some stuff out and go die to some bats. They don't mess around. Those large rats that were popping up yellow, they will absolutely destroy me. No joke. Okay. But the other thing is, I'm not entirely sure how much I'm going to like Bard. I can always switch over to one of my other characters too and kind of show you what's going on with Spellblade and Shaman. They're a lot of fun. I do enjoy them quite a bit. I'm kind of at an impasse on my Shaman. I've completed like up to level 3. But I don't know. But I don't know where exactly to go from there. The quest just kind of dead-ended. Okay, it said the garrison over here, but I'm not seeing anything. Maybe up top? Take a look. There's something over this direction. The tannery, got it. The caravan gate. I feel like this is the garrison up here. Guess we'll find out. The music is also really good for being like as simple as it is. They did a really good job with it. I like the Phelan Drawl a little bit more, but it's very atmospheric. It does the job. It's a ways to the southwest of here. Okay. So that is west. Gotta keep going this way, I guess. Where's the night market again? Yeah, I don't have True North yet. You would think a big old garrison, they would have some kind of signage, a little bit more than what we've got, right? But no, they did not, in fact. Okay, that's the night market again. That it? Yeah, that's it. I see it poking up out there. There we go. Now we're a lot closer. All right, who are we looking for? Looking for Assistant Researcher Farland and Elrond Steele. Then Quartermaster's office? No. Boyer, Fletcher. Marshall Academy. Let's try in here. Is this like the fighter entrance, I guess? We're elites. They're just hanging out here in this room, each in their own corner. Like they're just Blair Witching themselves. That's their penance. That's their training. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't want to fall down. Well, so far, this could be going better. If we're being honest with ourselves, this could be going significantly better than it is. Kind of hard to navigate through here. Okay. Let's try in here. This seems like a spot that will have some people. Seems like a happening place. Got the lights on it. Or not. Okay. I imagine they're going to be populating some of this at some point. Just, you know, some people out and about. No big deal. Man, this garrison is huge. I mean, I gotta say, for as like old school as it is, it's a pretty big map. Alright, so they are not, in fact, on the castle walls. Got it. That's fine. In a ranger in a level 48 beta. Can't remember what my buddy said that he mained as. These are... This is probably the prison. I have to imagine these guys will be closer to the main entrance. I'm not seeing like a whole lot of people out here at all. Just in general. Yeah, I'm guessing they're going to be closer to the main hall. Just, it doesn't feel like it would make a whole lot of sense to put out, got a sauna. Nice. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to be putting, quest NPCs way back here in the middle of nowhere. Necro is really rough until about level 8. Interesting. I would have thought it would have been the opposite. Maybe that's when you get like some skelly powers. Of course, me roaming around like this, I'm guessing a lot of it also has to do with the fact that it is the middle of the night. It's probably a little bit better during the day. If we're being honest, probably a little bit easier to navigate. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can take a look out here near the docks, but I don't imagine there would be a whole lot out here. I guess this whole area is like the garrison, so maybe. Oop. Yeah, it's just watchmen out here. It's fine. What's down here? Looking for more Shakiras. You know, aren't we all want a Shakira of our own? Right, well, definitely not down here in the boat factory. The shipyard. Yeah, see, I wasn't making stuff up. This is the Steel Talon Garrison. I am at least vaguely in the right spot. See, there's another steel. I'm guessing I need your brother. Where's your brother at, man? Okay, the other one said, the guard said one of them was an archery trainer, right? There we go. Finally. Finally. Here you go, buddy. The tales that I've got for you. Just trying to get to your general vicinity. Something he'll be just as excited about, but it's for his eyes only. Take care with it. Bow. Alright, so now we gotta find Assistant Researcher Farland. Wherever he may be. Nope. Oh man, is that the bedroom we were at earlier? I was so close. It's so close. Just around the corner. But it all kind of like blurs together after a bit if we're, you know. The slab gray walls. Okay, so we can cook here. Maybe, I assume. So that's our mess hall. Where in the world will assistant researcher Farland be? Needs to be daytime is what I'm thinking. That's what I really need. We can go out and ask one of the patrol guys. I feel like as much as I've been running around here trying to find this dude, it hasn't really helped me learn the layout all that much. I know like the big city in general, but in terms of like the specific layouts of some of these big buildings, not so much. It's a bit much. Try to top the walls. I don't know why he'd be in here, but you never know. Assistant researcher Arland. Hale. Okay, he's not a helpful guard. He's just one of the asshole guards. Got it. I understand. Arland, okay. Alright, well, I just pissed that guy off for no reason. What I do best. But like, there's people here. There's NPCs. We're making progress. Little by little. More guards, more guards. No assistant researcher. Okay. Where is this guy? It's the last one. I have no idea what that is over there, by the way. I have not ventured that far yet. I've been like one zone over, and that's about it. That's about all that the level 2 me can handle. Right back down. Collins Marshall Academy. Guessing none of these guys are going to help me. Gotta find just like a normal guard. A normal guy sitting around somewhere. Hail. Archers. Then what you seek is the Steel Talon's garrison. I'm thinking maybe this might be bugged. Let me take a look. I don't know if they're both going to be here. I think it's just looking at the letter A and it's like messing up. Monsters. Yeah, we're gonna take a look here. But I mean, this is why they do these. Okay. Yeah, this is really messed up. So whenever you ask them about assistant researcher Farland, it's screwing up and it's just looking at like the first letter. So it's looking at assistant and thinks you're saying archer. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. All right, I know where we got to go now. Know where we got to go. It is not anywhere remotely close to this. Go figure. In fact, you know what? You know what? Report bug. Other. There we go. The introductory bard quest. Think. Okay. Archers instead of assistant. Okay, there we go. There we go. Nice. All right, so we need the western gate. There we go. Now we're on the right track. We got it. We got it. But yeah, you know, again, this is the open playtest. So when you find bugs, report the bugs. That's what it's there for. There really haven't been too many from what I've seen. I have had like a couple of like NPCs that have been spawning like inside terrain, which is fairly common for like this point in game development. It's one of those things that you'll probably see quite a bit. But aside from that, there really haven't been too many game breaking bugs. Just a couple of weird things here and there. Nothing huge. Okay, it said go outside. and that he would be in a tent. It's almost daytime, thankfully. So we'll be almost free of this, and then I can hopefully see the tent that they're talking about. Alright, I still don't think I can fight any of this stuff. Oh no, I can fight this rat. Do it. Ugh. Beats of war. Nice. Is that my beats of war? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, this might be rough until, here we go. Until I get my offense leveled up a little bit. I might be running back to the caravan gate. Here we go. If I land, we do okay. But I'm going to be missing a lot until we get to that point. A large rat for 1 point of magic damage. Oh, that's an actual, like, attack. Oh. Okay. There we go. In that case, we're gonna move that over there. My hotkeys. There we go. Nice. All right, so it's slowly getting to be day. We can turn off that candle. That yellow bar is the candle time, by the way. And this dust storm is really annoying. Desert bat. Just said go for the western gate, turn right. And there would be a tent. I'm not seeing a tent anywhere. Maybe it's down here. What's that up there, I wonder? I had to be careful. Some of the skeletons around here are like way more than rotting skeletons. They're kind of tricky. Kind of scary. Oh, maybe that is him up there. Okay. Take that fire beetle yet? Oh, that is yellow. That is instant death. All right. Will we finally be able to finish this? Let's hope so. Trainee's recorder. There he is. Buddy. The amount of time it took to get to you, man. There you go. Have fun. He hides it in his sleeve. I did not. All right. Take care not to lose that note on your way back. You'll want to read of my discovery. All right. I wonder what I can do with the recorder. Item cannot go in that slot. Huh. Okay. So it's an offhand weapon. Interesting. I'm fine with that, I guess. Now that we don't need the candle. All right. We have finally completed the quest. Go ahead. Ooh. Let's kill this jackal pup. maybe. Yeah, we can kill this. Ugh. Ah. Gonna be a lot of this over the course of this game. That's really... This right here is the majority of it. Oh. Yeah, some of these, like wolves and jackals, they drop pelts that can be sold for a fair amount. So it's nice to, nice to take them when you can. Not to be confused with the curious jackal, because the curious jackal is a shapeshifter and it will kill you. All right. So I think, yeah, I think the Bards was in the middle of night market, right? Okay. Yeah, we'll go back there and check. I think it was. What am I doing money-wise? Not a whole lot. Yeah. All right, we're going to sell some of this stuff first, and then we'll be on our way. Really not buying anything. Just need like a basic salesman. A goods salesman, a jewel crafter, no. I thought there was like just a basic goods salesman around here. Maybe not. Maybe I do gotta go to a shady dealer. If I got it, that's not like the worst thing in the world. It's bed springs. What do you sell? I can go to the shady dealer at some point. It's fine. It's fine. There's a shifty gnome out there somewhere. No? Okay. Alright, I got a bunch of stuff for you, man. I don't know how much of this I'm supposed to fit. Okay. There we go. Nice. And in. Wait. 2, 4, 6. Oh, that's everything. Okay. Those guys have like a note for me or something? Ale. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh, if you receive something in return for our gifts. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. I combine them. A full small courier bag. There we go. That's what he wanted. Gotcha. Nice. Nice. Good work. I hope your first jaunt around the city and service of the greater good found you well. You're probably parched. Take this coin to the barkeep at the tavern across from the stage, and he'll give you a drink. Oh no, a real adventure. Fortunately, you're not quite at the stage where you can live glamorously off your good looks and well-established name, but never fear, dear, you'll get there. Just think of how much inspiration you'll gather. Piece of information about a not-so-secret smuggling operation. Scout out the camp along the western coast, the shadow of fallen watch. Out there, if you happen to find a smuggler wearing a ruby inlaid gold ring, please retrieve it, preferably with the finger still attached, okay? Okay. Amulet into the newly excavated tomb outside the city. To allow communion with the dead. Still needs some work, or at least that's the suspicion. Slash nod. Okay. So we've got a couple of different different quests, but I think they're going to be pretty high level for me. Yeah, if I got to go like near the smugglers, yeah, that's going to be that's going to be rough. That's going to be rough. That's pretty far out there. So that's like a lot of grinding. But that's okay because we need to be selling some stuff. What the heck? They do with this donkey? Why is the donkey dead? Interesting. Ooh, but there's Jamie's coin, so we gotta... Yeah, we gotta go turn in some stuff. The tavern owner across from the stage. Twilight Bay rum. Enjoy the drink, and I'm sure I'll see you again soon enough. All right. Hey, free drink. Oh. All right. Got some kick to it. Oh. Inebriated. 15 seconds. Oh, God. Okay. All right. We'll take a look at this and see what all we had to do. Newly excavated tomb outside the city. And to allow communion with the dead, apparently it still needs some work. Or at least that's the suspicion, given reports of what happened to the person who attempted to use the amulet. Okay. Itself. Okay, so I'm guessing there's going to be like a named NPC we got to find. That or is just going to drop off a random skeleton. But that, yeah, those skeletons, they're no joke. They take a beating. Okay. So let's sit around the campfire for a second. There we go. Every few seconds this will pop up and you'll be rested around the campfire. And it goes up to 20 minutes, I think. There we go. Sheltered. Oh, but doing that quest got me up to level 2. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's interesting. That is a completely different start than most of the other jobs that I played. Yeah, that was a lot of XP. Just out of nowhere. Good to know. I don't know if I like that or don't like it. Because killing things is how you get your money. I'm like way behind on funds compared to where I was with all my other jobs. But on the other hand, the lot of XP out of nowhere. Kind of nice. Beats of War. Yeah, I've got to find a way to make some money so I can get some more songs. There we go. But that skeleton is definitely going to go for me here in a second. Nothing. You useless. Alright, now humanoids sometimes do drop money. / undead. In the forest area, you can kill fawns and they'll drop like 5 copper a piece, 4 to 5. It's not a bad deal, all things considered. Like, it doesn't sound like a lot. Like in most games, 5 copper is like not a whole lot, right? Like that's vendor trash, but here that 5 copper can go a long way. You know, it's about 20 to 25 copper to learn a trade skill. Plus, you know, a little bit more to buy your trade skill item that you need, right? But like lumberjacks, you got to buy a lumberjack axe and all of that. So yeah, that stuff, that does add up significantly. All right, so we're just going to kill a bunch of rats and stuff because we've got to get our weapon skills and stuff up. Since we were running around everywhere and didn't really have to fight anything, then we're like way behind on our weapon skills compared to everyone else. There we go. Why did Beats of War not last that long? There we go. Oh, so it's 20 seconds. I thought it was longer than that. I feel like it was like staying on us that whole time. There we go. Maybe it just renews as long as I stay in combat? I don't know. Hey, there's a little bit. Like a copper a piece, but that's fine. Snake. I guess I can go out to the north gate on the other side of town and take out some of the Ashira. They're like the Anubis looking characters. They're like levels 2 to 4, I think. So they're definitely doable. Alright, well, Bard, its melee is pretty strong. Kind of surprised at how fast I'm killing some of this, even with me being a little bit above what I need to be level-wise. Okay, I know selling that would sell them more for other vendors, but that's fine. Not concerned with it. Ugh. I feel like the server is pretty busy. This is a different one than I'm on than the others. I'm on like Kavira or whatever it is for the other characters. Ooh, here we go. This is actually right about my level. Nice. Ugh. All right. Can't tell if that's really doing a whole lot or not. 2 points of damage. Not a ton, but it's serviceable. Alright, at least the sandstorm is done. Makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, like I said, that's the first time I've seen a sandstorm. That is way more annoying than I thought it would be. What do we got here? A jackal pup, okay. Alright, so that's actually got some range to it. That's a little bit more than I was expecting. And nothing from the pups. Not getting any pelts or anything. Uncle Bones. I like that name. Saw someone named Jerboa. Like, Doob? Is the Doobs playing this game too? Really? Alright, we can take a look at this other area. Not a whole lot here. It's all that different, but it gets really, it ramps up really fast. I'm not going to be able to go to some of this area, but this is also, I think, the area that I'm going to have to be in, for the quests. Like, I think the archaeological dig is over there. And then the smuggler's camp is like way, way southwest down there. But everything here is a little bit higher level, so it should be a little bit closer to what we need to be. There we go. It is kind of nice seeing so many people out and about. You know, last time I hopped into EverQuest, it just kind of, you'd have a lot of people in the cities, but not really elsewhere. This is popping. I don't even know how people are even hearing about this game. Like, I'm hearing about it through the SA forums, right? Oh, something awful. Yes, I still read it. Yeah. I haven't really, oh no, we gotta run. We gotta run. I can't take that warrior. There ain't no way. Ugh. Just in time. Train to zone. That old school again. You do have to train to the zone. Yeah, I haven't really seen a whole lot of buzz about it from like the old YouTubes or like anything. So it's honestly pretty nice to see. But if I gotta be real with you guys, it's really nice to see this many people are kind of excited about it and hearing about it. When previously I thought that this game was like a mystery to everyone, right? Okay. So we're gonna go back. I gotta go back near that campfire and sit for a bit till I get some cloth scraps so I can craft some bandages. Guess it'd help if I actually use my stone form, huh? Probably not a bad idea. It's even got the old school, like, server tick movement. Like, no one really moves smoothly in the distance. They just kind of like 5 FPS it, as you can see way back there. It's kind of silly. It's a little silly. But also, like, I don't know if it's on purpose, just like with how the game like renders or what. Or if they are trying to recreate the whole 56K vibe. It's something. The thing that exists. You can put it that way. Alright, I don't know if any of these guys can actually buy any of this. I don't know where, like, the generic vendor is the problem. Usually there's like a generic vendor around here somewhere. Like a goods merchant, right, is usually what they're called. I'm not seeing one in the market. Worst come to worst, you can all go to almost any cook. And cooks will take so much of your stuff. Like, so much of this is just like meat and things. So yeah, cooks really like a lot of it. I think the closest cook is going to be in the tavern right here, if I remember right. We'll take a look. What is it? The Shaded Bloom. Where's the entrance here? Ugh. Dodge roll. I love the fact that the dwarf just flips. No discernible reason. Whenever he jumps. Why not? Yeah, here's our cooks. They'll buy a lot of stuff. And usually at the reasonable price, too. Usually they don't shortchange you. Okay. I don't think there's anything that I can really craft yet. 23, yeah. I think most of the trade skill items, like the lumberjack axe and all that, I think they're mostly 25. More or less. They're a little... There we go. Where you going? Where you going? There we go. Yeah. Weird, there's like no one at the caravan gate. Here we go. Everyone's over at the western side. So one of the more unique things about this compared to like EverQuest, it actually does have a party finder, but it's more just for like overall groups, right? List. Yeah. So, like, there's not really any traditional dungeons that I've seen, so they do have a party finder. So, at the very least, like, it makes it easy if you do want to group up to, like, find other people. Oh, I guess this gives them a fear. What the... What the heck is going on? What's it doing? Weird. I would report that, but I don't know if I'm just messing something up. Maybe it is supposed to fear. Seems kind of powerful for a level 1 spell, but no. Nice. Here we go. I'm assuming these aren't the ruins that my quest was talking about. I mean, there's a lot of ruins, so it's kind of hard to tell. We can go down here and check. Yeah, we can go explore a little bit. If I die, I die. It's fine. Shira Scout. Down here? Yeah, this has got to be a dungeon of some kind, but I don't know what. Slow King. Whoa! Whoa! What the heck? What the heck is this? I have a feeling it's going to port me if I step in here. Or I'm going to instantly die. Whoa, yeah. That's an instant dungeon. Okay. Tomb of the Last Wormsbane. Dr. Bones. With Uncle Bones. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried. Well, that's a problem for later me. Problem probably for the next open beta test. It's cool looking though. They've done a good job with Ace Griswold with like some of the lighting effects. Despite the low poly vibe that they're going for, the old school vibe, like some of the lighting effects are really good. If only they could have done that with that sandstorm. Too much sand. I appreciate the immersion vibes, but I also got to be able to play the game, right? All right. Well, we'll just keep fighting. Still trying to see what exactly they're talking about here. Newly excavated tomb. So yeah, I guess that is the tomb for the amulet. Huh. Weird. Large diseased rat. I mean, if I get diseased, I get diseased. That's fine. But sometimes they have these pelts that are really good. Rabies. I don't know what rabies does. I just heard that sometimes the disease pelts sell like really well. I don't know why. I don't know why anyone wants the rabies infected rat pelt, but that's okay. Nice. Rat ear and diseased rat blood. I think shady vendors can really like the blood vials and stuff. My character that started in Phalendrol, they found a few like rat blood and that kind of thing. I just turned it into the shady merchant that's like right there. He buys it for like 80 copper, man. It's like a lot. 80 copper at this level. Like, man, they're just like throwing free weapons at me at that point. We'll go over here and take a look at our shifty gnome. See if he's got some ideas. After I kill this pup. Yeah, I can definitely tell they're stress testing the servers though. Like it's not exactly like a high APM game, but you can tell there's some input lag going on. There's just a lot of people trying this out right now. I dig it. Ah. I don't know what to do about rabies. Okay, so he doesn't buy the blood. I see. If I can take the dune scarabs yet. No. Good to know. I think that was the first diseased creature I've seen. They're kind of rare. I'm sure some of the zones, that's like the whole theme. But at least here at level 2, yeah, it's kind of a specialty thing. No, the pup. Fine, I called it. I wonder if I can go to a priest and get my rabies healed. I don't know if I can or not. There we go. Ugh. Look this up. I don't know what rabies does. Ugh. Beast wolf pelt. Oh, I'm out of space. I need to buy a pouch. I need to buy a pouch. That's what we're gonna go do. I should have enough after I sell all of this to buy like a pouch. Fine. God, the lag. Oh God. It's already getting to be night again. Not good. Not good. I feel like we barely touched anything. Let's see if any of these guys I like diseased pelts. Take a look. No. Oh. Okay. We can go to the cook. An herb monger. I guess I have to have herbalism. Tailor. Grocer. And they don't buy anything either. They're just rough all the way around. Oh yeah, brewery. You can learn how to brew. Yeah, when night comes around, you can see like crowds will gather at certain spots. Or once we go back up here, you're gonna see that like all of the sojourners, they like gather around their little campfires Kind of cool. It's a nice little moment. Like it definitely highlights that yes, the time changes. It's like that important. There we go. Who? All right, what do we got here? Sell. All right, so I guess the diseased blood, I don't know who to sell it to. Diseased rat blood. It's used in the Ranger starter quest. Hey. Alright, well, congratulations, my fair Rangers. Drop. Yes. It's lagging so much it won't let me drop it on the ground. Alright, hey, that's me. That'll be me soon. What a big old loot. Alright, buy a bag. We need a bag. Bag is like the single most important thing. Or in this case, it's a pouch. It's not even really like a full bag. It's just a pouch. But it's definitely worth it. Okay. I guess some other people are having some of the issues. Take a look here. They're saying if our memory is over 4K on just this game, might be too much. But 4.5. That checks out. That checks out. Alright, bag merchant. A pouch. Wow, 55. What the heck? He's like 5 copper more expensive than the guys in Phalandraw. What gives? What gives? Okay, well, I guess we'll go out and kill like 2 more rats. Actually, you guys want to go see Phalandraw? This is like the open beta. I might as well showcase everything that we've got. We can bring back our boy. Bring back the grimmest of the grim wood elves, Surfius Talador. He's hanging out up there. He's hanging out. Yeah, we'll switch it over. We'll switch it over and go check out Phalandraw. Because it's a pretty cool area. And I gotta level him up a little bit anyways. Yeah, this is Night Harbor. This is I don't know how I'm gonna like Bard. I kinda like my others a little bit more, but yeah. I'm slowly getting the hang of Night Harbor though. Alright, so let's switch over to Crevea. Enter. Surfius Talador has returned. He's a shaman this time. But our lovely... my original OC do not steal. He's back. I think Kyra is my Spellblade. As expected. Alright. So, you know... Gotta bring my FF14 character over. She's a human this time instead of an Aura, but that's okay. Hmm. I've entered Evershade Weald. So yeah, this is Evershade. This is where you start out in the Elf Zone. I am curious to see what happens with yeah, no kidding, you, me, and everybody else. I'm hoping. I am curious to see some of the other races and other classes. Hopefully in a future, or you know, if they want to send me a closed beta, that's fine. I can play that on my own time without streaming it if they need it. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I do want to see some of the other races and some of the other areas. You know, just give it a decent look. See what's different and what's changed. So far, I'm thinking Spellblade is going to be my go-to. I'm thinking that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. All right, we're gonna kill this fawn. Oh god, there's two of them. That might have been a bad idea. Okay, that's fine. I think I can handle two. We're gonna see. Oh, I did. Okay, there we go. Ugh. These are like the only creatures that are actually at my level that I need to actually kill. But they do heal themselves, which is really annoying. And apparently heal each other, so, you know, that's fine. That's fine. There we go. Your turn, buddy. Alright. Yeah, shamans, as far as I can tell, really like putting a bunch of status effects on people. Alright. Black bat! Oh no! Alright. 3 coins. 3 coins. Okay. Can heal myself. Hoping I get another heal soon. Now, sometimes this area has some roaming orcs that could be a bit of a problem. But I'm high enough level now that it's not a problem. Hey, yeah, there we go. Report bug. NPC pathing and movement. Several mobs stuck in area around drone. Starter area. Rotting skeletons spawning inside a tree, and at least one wasp worker inside one of the ruin troubles. Yeah, up here. This is like all bees. This is all bees. Alright. I wouldn't be opposed to killing one of the orcs though, if we can spot one. But yeah, once you get high enough level to take on some of these orcs, Phalandraw has a librarian that's looking for orc writings. You can turn those in for some like easy money. Right now, what I've been trying to do is get leveled up a bit so I can figure out how to move on with my shaman quests. I got to a point where it just tells me that I cannot hear the whispers, so I need to go do some stuff until I can hear the whispers of everything around me. Or the whispers of nature, right? but it doesn't really give me a whole lot of info beyond that. I don't know how I'm supposed to know when I can hear the whispers. No, there is an orc who likes to run around up in this direction. Oh yeah, I love this track. I love this track. Probably my favorite so far of the like 4 that I've heard. Alright, let's see if he's roaming around up here. Drakelings still just a little short to be able to take on Drakelings, but I think another level and I should be able to. Wasp drones are easy. Haven't really been up this way all that much yet. Alright, we need to look out too, because this character I've actually got like lumberjacking and all that, and I can kind of show you how that works since we didn't really get to do it on the dwarf. Or maybe not. Maybe we just won't get anything. Maybe we just won't see anything. That's fine. Ooh. Show you this. Not high enough to harvest this. It's just like grass, dude. Okay. Using the trade skills, it's a bit more involved because there's not really like an easy hot swap option. You gotta like manually keep moving all of your tools and stuff around. Here we go. So yeah, you just got to put on your main tool and then like click on it. But it's especially annoying at night because of the lumberjack axe. The lumberjack is a two-handed weapon, so you have to take off your torch in your main hand. Stickle and some of the others are just one-handed, so you can keep your torch on the whole time, and it's not a problem. Alright, well, we're just not going to see any of the orcs. That's fine, I guess. Oh, hey, I know where I am now. I know where I am. Huh. So this is how I get there. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. That is so much faster than actually going through town. Okay. Alright, I know exactly where I am now. Alright. Easy enough. It's actually very convenient. I think Phalendrel is a little bit easier to maneuver. Just the layout of it. It's still very big, but I don't know if it's because it's vertical or what. But I just feel like that Night Harbor is just much more of a pain to get around. It's just too large. It's too large. And I feel like they tried to make Phalendrel about the same size, but they assumed that verticality is the same as like you know, horizontal, right? And it's really not. You do have to spend a little bit more time because you're waiting for like the lifts and everything. But overall, I think it's just much easier to get around in, and just the layout feels a lot easier to understand. Night Harbor, it's okay. It's okay. And I feel like they were really cooking with this area though. Like they were really cooking with Phalendrel. And yeah, I really want to play some more races that can start up here. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. All right, so I got to go over there at some point. I got to be careful because of these sporelings. They will absolutely destroy me. I think during the day, they don't really do a whole lot. But at night, they will absolutely hurt me. But I'm not on that quest yet. I was just reading ahead a bit. Fear Frost doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. I'm not entirely sure what the point is. There we go. How's my torch looking? Alright, and just not seeing any orcs. Not seeing any orcs. That's fine. That's okay. We've got some stuff to go check out up there. I can show you the sights, show you the town. I'm gonna enfeeble this spider. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I want a spell blade that could start here. I don't know. I haven't seen any yet. I don't think there is a spell blade trainer in Phalandraw that I have noticed. But I would like one. Alright, but yeah, let's go check out the city. Let's go check out the city. Show you guys why I like this place so much. Alright. Yeah, that is really convenient knowing where I am now. Only took me 2 days to figure it out. Because, yeah, without a map, you got to look at the big landmarks like the big fallen tree and that kind of thing, you know? It's the only way to do it. Now, I will say I have not noticed as many people over here, which is a little disappointing. I thought with this being the Wood Elf starter zone, you'd have a lot more people checking it out. But I guess Wood Elves are the only ones that can start here, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's they need to expand it a little bit and who can start where. Alright, let's get some of this. So yeah, you need a lot of lumber. Lumberjacking is probably the first thing that I ever pick up. On any of my characters so far, it's been number 1. And the pure and simple reason is because you use it to make torches and campfires. Which, as you have probably noticed, is kind of important since darkness is a thing. Since nighttime exists and they are not messing around with it, you really want campfires and torches. You don't need a ton. You only need like 1 wood and 1 resin to make a torch. It's not like the most difficult thing in the world to get up and running. But to get that 1, you don't really have a lot of options. That's what you got to do. Okay. All right. Now you're starting to see the city above me. You didn't really see a whole lot of it from back there, did you? Now that we're getting closer, it's kind of like, oh, okay now. This ain't just some platforms in the woods, man. We're in a city. All right. Sell some of this stuff. Where'd my herbalists go? Oh, that's right. That's all lumberjacking. Never mind. No, I wanted this one. I wanted to go over here. Yeah. No. Don't use it yet. No. Damn it. Okay. Alright, I gotta wait. It's not that high up. The one in the intro area is much, much larger. Alright. And yeah, it's not automated. You actually have to ring the bell to bring it up and down, which is, you know, it's led to some issues with other players. Not like trolling or anything. They just don't realize that someone's getting on or off, and the next thing you know, you just see a body drop. As is tradition. All right, I need to get some food. I'm getting kind of low. We're at 8 and 5. I don't know if I could, if there's somewhere I can buy bread rolls or not. Yeah, this is the shaman area, the balanced branch. I don't know how to get this next quest started. Whispers, because that was the key word on my last quest. Steve, you have experience. Experience? Okay. I don't think he'll take the loop either. He's been giving me this loop and leveling it up every now and then. Yeah. Okay, so I guess maybe I gotta be level 4. I guess that's the cutoff. Weird, but okay. Alright. So there should be a few things around here that I can go do. First of all, Trader's Terrace, because I can sell a lot of stuff. I think used weapon stealer takes anything. Could be just a normal goods merchant around here somewhere. The bag merchant, yeah. There we go. Knew one of them would take that silk somewhere. Let's go down to the old inn, to the old cook. See what I can do with some of this food. See if I can learn to craft. I don't know if I could buy just like basic water skins. If I can buy it, I'll usually do that. Not if it's like 10 copper a piece. But, you know, if I can buy a stack fairly cheap. Just keep it simple. Like the food and the drink eventually, I think some of the higher end stuff will have stat bonuses. But, yeah, aside from that, you don't really need to worry about it too much. You just get whatever's easiest. Is our herbalism trainer. They'll buy your excess herbs. I guess I can learn like bind wound. Go. Let's see. I don't know what all I can do with alchemy, honestly. If I need to buy a file, I would assume so. File, yeah. Oh, it's the mortar and pestle that I need. Okay, I see. Yeah, that seems way too involved for me. For being an open test. I'm sure some people are trying to just test it out, but I'll let them handle that. I'll let the big brains deal with all the crafting. Okay. What all can I cook? I don't know if there is anything. Buy some pepper to make some peppered wolf meat. Do I have wolf meat? I do. Okay. So I need 2 peppers. How much for black pepper? 2. Let's give it a shot. First time crafting. Let's go. Tip to craft has failed. All right. Well, you know, I got it out of my inventory, I guess. Take this. Take the small wins. I mean, most of this you could just buy. I don't know where to even find rats around here. There really aren't too many rats. We got a bunch of bats. Rats are more of a night harbor kind of thing. I have some. I can go fishing. But where to get stock either? I don't think they sell stock. A little weird that they don't, but that's fine. Yeah, see, stock is not on the list. Oh, it is on the list. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just making things up. Bat wing, bat eye, spider legs. Wonder if I can buy like bread and stuff from a barkeep. Take a look. Okay, so I can buy just basic water flasks. Good to know. What about bread? No bread. Just rations. That's fine. All right. And food, just like EQ, is like auto-consumed. So it's like not too big of a deal. I don't necessarily think hunger like really hurts me all that much. It's just, like I said, I think, if I remember right, it makes it take longer for you to like regen. You're like resting and stuff. Because he doesn't have any rat meat. I don't know where you're supposed to get rat meat if you're starting as an elf. All right. Cool. So all that area that we covered above up in the city, that was where I need to go to get back to the starter area. That's how much of a shortcut that it was, learning that is the that's the direction to get to the toppled tree. All right. Okay, I'm ready for the night to be over, though. I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's just vaguely annoying. I don't know if the shady trader sells raw rat meat. Like, I think it like has to put up stuff that other people have sold every now and then. I guess eventually we'll get mounts and stuff from the looks of it. I don't think I could take the Drake. No. That's fine. Go up here and do a circle around. I feel like the orcs have a camp around here. Maybe to the west? Problem is they always show up when I'm trying to fight something else. That's the real big issue. That much hasn't changed from the olden days. Just be out here minding your own business, trying to read a book. Coming down, slamming you with his club. How dare you read Jane Austen? Not in my presence, buddy. See, this one up here likes to spawn a lot. I'm just curious because I want to try turning in at least one of the cryptic writings to that librarian, just so I can see if it's actually worth it. Where I'm supposed to turn in these low quality wolf pelts. Haven't been able to figure it out yet. Supposedly that's like the big item. Like making a lot of money. Wolf pelts. But everywhere that I've found, they're only buying it for like 2 copper. So I'm guessing it's one of the specific vendors, but I'm not entirely sure which one. Would have thought like a pelt outfitter would have been it, but nothing. Wasp drone, okay. I gotta be careful because these Fellstone orcs, there's scouts and then there's workers. Now I haven't seen too many workers since I hit level 3, so I don't know what level they are. That's what I'm trying to test. You stop that. Nothing. Okay. Also got to be careful for like the sporelings. We see these sporelings about. Those are another one that's like an instant death kind of thing. Dryads though. Up. Is that the sun? Is that the sun popping up? Ooh, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Finally, we're free. Free from our shackles of the moon. Aha. I see you there. Oh no, my rep. Damn it, it's too large to go in here. Cool. Alright, and I didn't get any cryptic writings either. That's lame. Ah. Alright, just keep them coming. Yes, keep them coming. Got a lot of payback for the Black Boros. A lot of history there that I gotta make up for. Hey, a cloth mantle. We'll take that. Ooh, and a rusty mace. Okay. Can I dual wield? I cannot. Okay. Oh man. It's fine. It's fine. Sell that to a weapon vendor or something later. Am I still too low level to pick this? We'll go back up top. Do another loop through here. Kill this wolf. Enfeeble it. Are you doing okay? I'm trying there. There you go. You're all right. You got this. You can beat that wolf. Hell yeah. Good job. It was all about, my friends. Helping out the passerbys when you got the ability to. Imagine the people that are going cleric and, you know, trying to get pretty high up there. I imagine there is just going to be exactly like EverQuest was. Going to be really high demand for some of those buffs. Ooh, yeah, we'll take that. We will take that. Okay. Enfeeble. This one should be good level. Should be in for a tough fight, but I don't know if it gives me anything different. Oh wow, is his buddy over here trying to help? No. No, it is not. Okay. It's just looking at me. Alright, well we killed like 3 scouts and didn't get riding, so I don't know what the drop rate is on them, but apparently not great. Apparently I should not have just tossed it on the ground because I didn't know what to do with it the last time. It's fine. It's a rite of passage. Alright, how am I doing bags wise? Hey, the bags themselves aren't the problem necessarily. It's the size of the items, right? Bandages and that kind of thing can go in bags, but a lot of these other things that I'm finding, they just don't fit. I don't know if they'll fit into a backpack once I can finally afford one of those. But they definitely don't fit in just pouches. Can't fit a warhammer into a pouch, my friends. Try as you might. Scott Pilgrim lied. I guess we can take a look over here. I don't remember entirely where that orc camp was. Appear uneasy with me. Okay. So that's progress. It used to be they would kill me on sight, so now we're getting there. Nice. A lot of lumber, but I feel like we're doing pretty good on wood. Let's sell some of this. Let's sell some of this. It's painful to start, but the more money that we get now, then the sooner we'll have bigger bags. Most important thing. I guess theoretically, I can go ahead and get rid of this torch until the next nighttime comes around and just craft another one. I've got more than enough for it. See, look at this. Wolf blood sells for 80 copper. 80 copper. There you go. It might sell for more up top. I don't know. But shady dealers have their own things sometimes that that have higher returns. I don't know what exactly the list is, but assume if it has an illicit use, you can probably sell it for a high amount. To the shady dealers. All right. It's hopping here now, huh? Okay. Must be in a party. All right. This is the longest lift of them all. It's so long. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. But yeah, you know, so far it kind of begs the question of like, hey, is it worth it? They're supposedly aiming for a $15 a month fee. So is it worth it? And that I think is going to be kind of a personal choice. As someone that already subscribes to a few things, right? It can be a bit of a hard sell. It can be a bit of a hard sell sometimes. Sell that one. I don't know where I can find a pelt trader. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Is it $15 a month worth of fun? I don't know. But I definitely think that this fills a niche that certain MMO players are really going to enjoy. I think it does. There's really not a whole lot of just truly old school MMOs out there right now. And it's basically your only options is just to play one of the old ones that's still going, like EverQuest. It's kind of interesting to have like a newer old school game, if that makes sense. If that makes any sense at all. So I do dig the theory of it. I am having a good time. I can see, you know, if you're not used to this kind of MMO, you're gonna have a little bit of a learning curve. Just a little bit. But if you do enjoy this kind of stuff, I think you're really gonna enjoy this. 15 a month, it seems kind of cheap. It seems kind of pricey, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, you know, that's pretty much the standard across most, and people still play a lot of FF11, so You know, there's definitely a market for it. We'll just have to wait and see. We can go ahead and sell all three. That's fine. But I think the thing that would really kind of solidify the ideas is what goes on at endgame. Like, how the high up do you go, and what do you get out of it, right? Because I don't really know anything at all about the endgame. And my buddy, the one that got me into this, he is a hardcore PvPer, which I don't do. That's like why he plays a lot of MMOs, is for the PvP, right? So he's playing it for very different reasons. If I do decide to subscribe, or I get into the closed beta for a little bit or whatever, for me, I'll be probably on an RP server, because that's what it's all about to me. Right? Rawhide saddlebag. Or I can buy the satchel for 2. It's tricky. There's some options there. Wait, I thought there was a used weapon. There we go. It's like I still have a mace I gotta sell too. There it is. Nice. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I don't know how much larger the satchels are compared to just a bag. I would assume probably 8. I don't know. We'll buy one. We'll take a look. 6. What's the difference? What's the difference? Can I just fit bigger things in there? Oh, I can. Okay, I can. It's not more slots, but it's much larger size. Oh, the wood going in there is going to be huge. That's going to be significant. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Now, can I find a leather worker / tanner so I can sell these wolf pelts for a good deal? I want to know where I'm supposed to sell these wolf pelts to. Actually, I could probably put these in here too now. Oh yeah. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. No. No. Blacksmith. Up top. Woodworker, carpenter, tailor. Nope. And I don't know if they have a tanner here. Honestly. We can go up to Sentinel's Gaze. They have another thing up there. We'll just go take a look. We'll find it eventually. There's the tanner. Holding right click. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. You're saving me. You're saving me. I've been wondering that for ages. I'm moving you up here. Why am I not surprised you're watching? Why am I not surprised? Are you happy I'm playing this? Because I don't know. I'm having a good time with it. It's like I said. I don't know if it's long term, but I am enjoying it. Oh, let's take a look. Does it tell me where I can like sell it though? That's the thing. It can be refined at a tannery. Okay. But is that the same thing as these are the guys that will buy it for a lot of money? That's what I'm wondering. That's what I need to know. He's still just 2 copper. Maybe they lied to me. Maybe everyone lied because everyone was saying, "Oh yeah, go for the low quality wolf pelts because they're the item you want to sell for a lot." But I think people lied. Yeah. So I guess they're just worth 2 copper. That's fine. That's okay. Inspect my spells too. Let's take a look. Let's take a look because I've been curious about some of this. I gotta hold it. Okay. Dealing 3 to 5 cold damage. Okay. Versus flame burst, which is 5 to 7. Yeah, I kind of figured flame was doing more damage, but I wasn't entirely sure if it was. Increasing their attack speed and dexterity, agility. Okay, so yeah, it seems like we've been doing all right. Increasing their strength and stamina. Just make sure I don't do that on myself. Oh, for 1 hour. Okay, nice. I feel like I've been wondering how to do this in EverQuest for a long time too. Oh, that's only for 15 seconds. Boo. Can I forage in the middle of town? Be fun if I could just like pull up some flasks of water from between these tree planks. Wouldn't that be convenient? All right. Speaking of, we gotta renew that. All right. Although to be fair, like the big thing right now is just trying to figure out how to move on with my next quest. They're not really giving me a whole lot to work with. Just keeps telling me come back later. I will wins later. Like the mob that I had to kill for the last quest, he was already blue and I was only level 3. You would think that would mean time to go. All right, let's see here. Man, I just don't know. The wiki for the intro shaman quests, they made it seem like it moved right into the next one, but he gave me different dialogue than what I was reading on there. So I guess maybe I got to be level 4. Kind of weird, but okay. Seems kind of late for an introductory quest. Was there anything else I needed to sell? I don't think so. Arrange my bags. Oh, those are belts. Okay. 3 out. Those satchels are nice. They're pricey, but yeah, being able to hold the lumber is going to be a big deal. I'm looking forward to that. We'll just go back to the intro area. It branches off enough from there that I can find some place to grind out. And if I can get some more wolf pelts or wolf blood, that's some money, my friend. Ding ding. Wait. What's over here? It's over here. He's looking good after all these years. He's still around. The grimmest of wood elves. Embrace the darkness deep inside. Need a shirt with some barbed wire going upside, like a nice bowling shirt with some flames. Then we'll be truly back in the day. I'm gonna harvest this plant. Maybe I'll harvest this plant. Okay, that's fine. I can't even tell if oh, there we go. Just a little bit of lag. Okay, there, it finally leveled up. I feel like herbalism, maybe it's just because wood is so much easier to find, but it feels like it's leveling up so much slower. Yeah, they've got that party there. I'm guessing they're killing any of the orcs that pop up. They doing over there? Yeah, I hope you've been having fun up in the upper levels. I don't know if they let you use your like level 40 character here. Probably not. I think I've seen that in chat that other people have tried. But I am curious what it's like getting a little bit higher up there, you know. I imagine it's quite a bit of a different game when you have more than like 4 spells to use. Alright, let's get you to slow down your attacks. You stop that. There we go. Nice. You told me how to do that. We'll be checking out all of this. We'll be checking out every item. Right click to hold. That's such a weird bind. But you know, I guess it works. I guess it works. Thinking your braid to not burn out, but yeah. Those betas are down while open is up. Yeah, I kind of figured that they wouldn't let you bring in light level 40s to a bunch of people trying out the game for the first time, but you never know. There's testing that's got to be done everywhere. But I am curious about some of these other races and classes. But so far, I'm thinking Spellblade is kind of what I want to go with. I really like Spellblade, but Shaman's been fun. Now that I'm getting a full array of spells, I am enjoying it quite a bit. I'd like to try maybe Shadow Knight. Quad-Kite is a wizard all the way past 40. Mobs. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of wild you can do that as a wizard. But it does seem like the way that they're like changing up some of these classes and kind of doing the whole hybrid thing and like weaving and that kind of stuff. I dig it. Like there's a lot of things about like the old school EQ design that was really kind of charming in its own way, but it's kind of nice that they're also willing to branch out and, I don't know, try some new things to maybe make it a little bit more engaging while still having the same feel. Well, would you look at that? Some wood that automatically goes into my new satchel. Yeah, buddy. Oh, once I actually harvest it, there we go. There we go. I copied too much, yeah. And I mean, a lot of it, really that EQ feel, quote unquote feel, it's really nothing more than just having a slow tick rate to the server. Like EQs is like what, 6 seconds or something like that, something ridiculous. Versus, you know, FF14, which is like 1.15 second or whatever. WoW, that's like 0.45 or something. I can't remember what the actual tick rates are, but yeah, it was just a tick rate to deal with being an old school 56K modem, right? It's the only way to do it. But now that you can do a little bit, like I've been weaving a little bit on my spell blade, you know, being able to cast my spark or whatever and then immediately follow it up with a strike. You technically could not have done that. It literally would have been impossible in EQ. The game just doesn't work like that. But here you can. Here we've got nice fiber optic to play with. I'm gonna enfeeble this skeleton. Like their death sound. Very silly. Hey, look at that, my first buckler. My first buckler, okay. We can put that on instead of the torch for now. Yeah, so far, I think the only thing that I really just kind of dislike, well, two things, was one, the sandstorm. That was a bit too much. They need to do something with transparency option on that. But, probably how long the night lasts. Like, I know it's supposed to be a really important part of the game, but I feel like it's almost too much. Maybe there's better light sources later that really kind of expand it. Yeah, I just feel like night is too much. I don't even notice it. I don't even think I noticed anything with my dwarf traits having the improved night vision. Didn't seem like it was that much better. Like I don't hate it in theory, but the fact that like I do have to switch out my torch to do any kind of lumberjacking. Like that's probably what annoys me about it. Is that being forced to take out your light source to do other things that are just kind of like regular weird BS, right? Oh, a bat. Like if it wants to be dark, it can be dark, but don't make me take off my torch to chop some wood, you know? Like I'm a fan of like the Dark Souls approach or the Elden Ring approach, where it's like you have a lantern and it goes on your belt and you can toggle it on or off from the belt. I'm cool with that. Like, I don't mind that the torches run out of energy and you have to craft them and all that. That's fine. Just like give it a belt slot, you know? I know you can place the torch. Like you want to stick to a certain area. Oh, you can? Oh, that changes some things up. I'm still getting used to this hot bars not being your actual hot bars, right? That's kind of throwing me for a loop sometimes. There we go. I see now. Weird. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm not seeing how that's that much faster. I'll be honest. I'm not necessarily seeing how that's much faster. Like all it's doing is just giving me a different slot. Right? Maybe I'm just too dumb. Maybe I'm just too dumb to understand how it's supposed to work. No. No, I do not want to drop the lumberjack axe to the ground. Now I gotta figure out how to clear those slots. I'll play around with it later. I'll play around with it later. It's fine. We got a while before night comes back. It's fine. This wolf. Oh, you don't need to open your bags. Okay, I see. I see what you mean. We'll put all of this in here for now. Okay. Like that. Oh, it's full up on wood. Oh, this is gonna be really annoying. This is gonna be really annoying. We can drop some of the resin on the ground. There we go. Got the primary. There's our offhand. Okay. Okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay. No, if it's that much easier. Because then I still got to do it for every item that I have. But that's okay. I'll deal with it. I'll clean it up later. Oh, those poor rotting skeletons stuck in that tree. Ooh. Hello again. One of these times, I'm actually going to run into a fellstone that actually drops the text that is supposed to drop. This might be trouble. This might be trouble, honestly. We'll see. So far, so good. Yeah, that feeble and exhaustion is really doing some work now compared to what I used to deal with. Yeah. Oh yeah, if I can start taking yellow enemies, that's going to change some things up. Even though it is no drop. Sure. Still no items. But I'm assuming I can turn in the orc ear for some quest XP somewhere. Let's take a look. Wait. I gotta try your trick. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't tell me anything. That's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, night's coming. No. Yeah, I'm definitely liking it. I feel like my spell blades have been pretty good solo, even though it says like, oh yeah, they're really good in parties. I don't know, man. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm feeling all right. Go on up. Sit and wait. Ooh, Speed of the Wild. Thank you. I will give you a berserker spirit in turn, my friend. All bark. Thank you, all bark. That's the only buff that I've got for you, but I appreciate it. Oh, that's so much faster. Oh, that's so much faster. Oh no. Oh no, what have you done to me? Never gonna want to go back. Oh no. Oh. It's fine. I'll learn to live. Take a look here. What can I sell? Nice. Anything to the grocer. Is gonna do my rounds. The large bats drop fur. Huh. Okay, we'll save all that for the others. Main thing is I need to find the head guard dude that will give me the quest to turn in these orc ears. I can turn into a wolf tooth. It's fine. Turn into one wood. I feel like I remember seeing him around here somewhere. Oh, he's going up and down one of these ramps. All I remember. Maybe it was this one? This ramp, maybe? It was so much faster. It's so much faster. Bye. There we go. Yes, soon I can start looking at... Maybe backfilling some of this armor. I haven't really touched any upgrades quite yet. It's probably about that time. Probably getting there. Come on. Okay, so I can use bronze. Oh, I can't. Okay. Sea of 2. Use copper. Yes, I can use copper. Good to know. All right. So copper's my highest end. That kind of makes sense. They're usually like leather / chainmail. Where was he again? Where was he? Word guard Oaken Pine. Yeah, he's over near the guard barracks. All right, that's fine. That's fair. Rangers, Sentinel's Gaze. Yeah, that's what it's called. Buddy, where you at? I've got an ear for you. You taking this? Sell the fur for a little bit more. All right, we'll take that. There you are. Hello, word guard. Hail, friend. Be firm. Works. Who remains a mystery. Any who would aid in the culling the fells of some spare gear in exchange for any orcish left ear that is brought to me. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Bum, bum, bum. Here's my reward. What did he even give me? Tattered rawhide bracer. Nice. Nice. Getting geared up. I'm slowly getting there. AC 19. Better than it was. All right. Progress. That's gaming. All right, you know what? Drop. And we're going to go ahead and craft another one. Attempt to craft has failed. There we go. Another bandage. Ooh. How am I doing money-wise? Ooh, time to hit the bank. I'm rolling in it. I'm rolling in it. My time has come. Took long enough. I don't think there easier way. I thought there was a shortcut, but there is not. Anything else I can sell? I could sell these spiders, these spider webs to a tailor, maybe. We'll just have to deal with that. Okay. Wait, did I have more cloth? I guess I did. Okay. Not that I even really use bandages all that much. Ooh. How do I get to that cave? That's cool looking. Never even noticed that. I've been to the lower level. Had to go there for my shaman quest. Little fungal druid circle. But then the quest ended. And now I don't know where to go from there. Need more food. I guess I can buy some water flasks. Be all right. Mm. There we go. I knew there was a ramp here somewhere. I also thought there was supposedly somewhere around here a teacher for commerce, and I haven't been able to find it. Like, that would have been nice. Do you have rations? You do not. I think it's the grocer. I've heard like you should get at least 1 point into commerce just to like help buying and selling things. Do I want to buy that, or do I want to wait for it to empty out of my bags first? 3 and 6. It's fine. I'll wait until it tells me I'm hungry. I'll wait until I get the warning. Doing okay, a little over halfway. We're getting there. Yeah, so far Bard is the only one I'm kind of like unsure about. I see the vision. I don't know if I like it. But I guess at the end of the day, like, no matter what job you pick, it's all just kind of like you have some melee and you have some spells, and that's really about it, right? We'll do fine without the buckler. Okay. We'll live, we'll survive. Alright, still looking for more orcs. Still looking for some fellstones. Oh no, skeleton. Stay strong, Skelly. Okay, that's a big drop. It's like, maybe I could jump it. I can't risk it. Right, but those large bat pelts, they go for 7 apiece. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Wouldn't be opposed to more of those. I think the Drakelings... yeah, they're still a little off. I guess I could try one. Being a Drakeling, I'm sure they've got some weird spell BS. It just makes it really annoying for me. There are a lot of things popping up. Like spawning in the middle of trees out here. Feel like that. They could probably stand to do a little work on that. It's over here. Like going exploring a little bit. Just see the sights, you know. It's an open beta. That's kind of the whole point, is to see if we can break the terrain. Alright. Gonna keep jumping to see where this goes. Gotta keep doing it. Why not? If I can get on top of the bank of Iron Forge, I can climb this mountain. Alright, fatigue gauge. You need to be hurrying it up a bit. Okay, we got this. It's not It's not a dead end. I'm not going to have to like die and res at the priest to do this. We'll be okay. We'll be okay, friends. Hold my hand. I'll lead you the way. Okay. Crazy. We gotta get it back up. Gotta get back up. Right. Ooh. Ooh, it is making me nervous. Am I going to be able to do it? Can I get up there? Maybe I'm hitting the zone that's like right in the middle of what is and isn't allowed. Okay. I guess this is as high as I can go. Alright, I hope I don't take a bunch of fall damage getting back down. At least it's easy to find where the corpse would be. That's smooth sailing. Smooth sailing all the way down. Alright. There we go. That's what bug testing is all about. Try and break all the terrain. I'm low on food already. It's fast. Hello, friend. Would you like to be enfeebled today? I think you would. Ugh. Now with all my buffs from my friendly passerby, yeah, this is not gonna be a problem. I gotta say the hit sounds, like when my club hits him, it's very satisfying. I'm liking the sound design quite a bit. It's simple yet very effective. No. You stop that. Or you run away from me. And just some more cloth scraps. Just, we're not having any luck finding one of the unintelligible writings. Want to know how much XP that is actually worth. I guess we can kill those large bats. Of course, I gotta find the librarian again. Can't remember where she was. It'd take a bit. Feel like it's just one of those random things I just ran past. Trying to find my way around all the different lifts. That's my torch doing? Nah, it's still doing alright. You know what? Fine. Nice. There we go. Right. More fell stones. They gotta be around somewhere. I'm sure there's a camp. Somewhere or other. This is the wasp camp. I've been to the wolf cave. We know where the sporelings are. So now we just gotta find the orcs. They're the only ones left. Actually, can I take on the wasp workers? Risky. Haven't fought any of the big boys yet. I guess we can go down the path towards the old fallen tree. See what awaits us. See if anything's along the route. I feel like most of the orcs like to path around a little bit. They definitely have like certain areas they spawn at. Then they kind of roam. There's one that comes around up here every now and then. But you know, just more time out here just to kind of learn the area is not a bad deal. I'm actually going to do this. This could be trouble, but we're still close enough to the guards that I'm not super worried. Okay, maybe I should be a little worried. At least everything in this area is non-aggro. Okay, I lied. Some of it's aggro. All right, we gotta book it. It would have been fine if that dog hadn't come. If it hadn't been for the wolf pup, I think we can take a green drake. Just gotta do. I'm gonna go fight the one in one of these other areas. It's not around a bunch of stuff. So dumb because the wolf pups themselves are really not that hard. All right, guards, do your thing, please. There we go. Oh, they have a campfire. Nice. I was about ready to make one, but nope. I can save myself that 8 wood. Oh. 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 Alright. Our health up. And we'll go try and take that drake that's down there. I'm just curious what they drop more than anything else. I guess I should learn fishing at some point too. I can't imagine it's super involved in this, but you never know. Oh yeah, bandages. I should be using those. If I can find them. There we go. Find wound. The old classic. Nice. It's got a cooldown, I guess. All right, good to know. Much more time do I have? Instantly bandaged, okay. Oh, that's why I don't have the regen anymore. The speed and the haste. We can sit until it gets 20 minutes. There we go. All right. Where were you, Green Drake? Oh, is that a pup? You know what? This is revenge. This is revenge. Your family does something, then, you know, I gotta respond in kind. I'm doing mafioso rules now. There we go. Well, I guess all the green drakes are gone now. Yeah, we killed the one. Ah, there we go. You again. You get over here. Yeah, how's it feel now, buddy? Ugh. Oh, no pelt. Okay. Where did that drakeling go? It was just here. There we go. Enfeebled. Exhaustion. Flame. Let's go. Damn, he's hitting hard. Right. Damn, did Enfeeble not hit or something? Alright, I got enough heals. We'll be alright. Oh, you gotta be... Oh. Okay. Okay. I thought that the spawn rates were much slower than they were in EQ, but I guess apparently not. I guess this is just how we're doing it. Okay. It's fine. Like, I was just seeing if I could take one. Maybe. They seem like they're still kind of tricky. I can stick with my orc guys. Also, they take forever to get back here. Come on, where are you? There you go. All right. Well, an attempt was made. Fine. Back this way it is. Man, I'm really going through that torch. Basically, if you don't turn it off, one torch lasts you through one night. It seems to be about what it's set to. Not that it's hard to make them, but it is a little bit more to deal with. Okay. How we doing XP wise? All right. We're getting there. We're getting up there little bit by little bit. Take another large bat maybe. Like, I really wouldn't mind killing more wolves if I find them. A wolf's blood is just, it's too good. It's too good. 80 copper a piece? Yeah, man. Ugh. There we go. Yeah. I don't know why he's so much easier than those Drakelings. He's just magic. Ooh, a rusty scythe. I see you over there. Oh, no, you don't. Caused me enough problems today. Good, okay. Oh, we're getting the RAM leak. We're getting the memory leak. We're getting down to like 15 FPS. I don't know what's going on. Fun. Oh, you stop that. There we go. I just a tooth. Well, the blood is pretty rare. Let's see it like maybe once every 10 wolves. That's fine. I'll live. I feel like I'm doing all right on cash so far. Oh, nice. We camping out down here? Camping out down here? That's all right. I'll take that. Doing okay? You need some help? No? Okay. Oh no, stay strong, Skelly. Let's see. And they're always around. The green drakes are always around the black wolves. Here we go. I feel like the skeleton laugh sounds exactly like the witch in Minecraft. And it's kind of creepy. Hate those witches. Oh no. I don't know if I can take the skeleton, but we gotta try. Gotta save our buddy here. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed. Alright, that's fine. You can just run away, even though I tried to help you. That's fine. Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. That's what I get for helping. Just leave me to die. I'm low on food. Oh no. Do I need to go back? Is it finally time to refill my coffers? No? Okay. If I can find my way back. There we go. That skeleton's gonna take like 5 hours to get back here. That's all right. I think the skeletons might have even been red to me. Oh, got a full party. Okay. All right. Back up to the city. Sell some of this. And then figure out what to do. I don't know what to do next other than just grind out until level 4 and hope that this sets off the next part of the quest. Finally daylight? Hell yeah. Nice. Come on, food. Okay, what can I sell to you? Sell the rusty scythe. The butcher? That wing, that's really about it, I think. What the heck? How'd he get up here? What is going on? What is going on? You know, skeleton among the trees. Alright, surely there's a guard around here somewhere. Surely someone's gonna come in and stop him. What is even happening? Seems a little odd it can go up the ramp. Like, I feel like this is supposed to be a no-go zone. Is it still here? There it is. There it is. Come on over here, buddy. Come on over here. There you go. Alright, much better. Much better. I don't know what that was all about. Feels like that's the thing that should not be happening, but, you know. Right, what else do I even have? Help. Two minor wolf thingies. Really not a whole lot else. Alright. And someone at Noob Lift, SOO me, please. Do appreciate that it's still being called that. Speed of the wild. All right. Dang. One of these guys will sell some stuff. Hot. Yeah, I was up at Sentinel's Gaze. I'm slowly learning. Like, I've never really gone up to the tannery. All of the stuff that I needed for all of my quests and everything was at the lower ramp. I gotta get used to the layout up here. It does lead me to the little fungal grove. I think that was about it. Sell that tooth to the scrap dealer. Okay. All right, but that being said, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. I think that's about time. So I'm going to get ready for work tomorrow. Catch up on some of my K-dramas. We might do another stream later. Like really later. Like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. later. Doing a little bit more FF10 too, because I did promise this weekend. With this being the open beta weekend, I didn't realize it was coming up so fast. Kind of a surprise shift. But yes, give the game a look. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's very old school. It's something a little different. It's something very old that I don't know. It's been around a long time, but you don't really see it a whole lot these days. and yet it's still new. Like it's very weird to describe it, but I am enjoying it. It is open beta until what, the 7th or the 9th. So yeah, it's not like a huge, like it's not a massive massive game either. It's like 6 gigs or something like that tops. So yeah, give it a look. And, you know, we'll probably be keeping an eye on it and see how things go through development. I would like to see an invite in my box at some point. But, you know, it's just luck of the draw. So, yeah, we'll go, we'll keep an eye on it and see how things play out. But that being said, I hope everyone enjoys your weekend. I hope you have a good time. And I will see you next time. Good night. Bye-bye.